Brian and Lou and Bear. Bear in the corner because
just
Bear
won't
got
listen.
a little chatty.
Nobody
this
put Bear
afternoon.
in the corner.
Well, apparently we did. And Daniel from Interpol sitting between us. How are you, my friend?
Very well, and yourselves?
We're doing well.
great.
You're always well dressed. You're a king of style. You're just a. That's part of the brand. I think that's part of the
Yes.
Interpol brand.
It's just kind of wear it every day kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is just
That's the reason why I wear dark clothing. It hides everything else. You know?
just a Prada suit on a summer day in Chicago. But have you always had a sense for fashion? Is it as part of the Interpol band, or even just personally, like you like
It's
cool
not-
clothes?
To me, it's like it's not really an idea of fashion or a sense. It's more like I remember when I was like a little kid seeing like quadrophenia, being like, I kind of like that, or seeing like French films or whatever from the early '60s, being like, this makes sense to me. Or you seeing like the specials, being like, this is. So it's more of like I felt like that was me. This is kind of like where I belong. So to me, like now it's more of like I wear a black suit every single day, just like a lot of people wear blue jeans every day. It's just, it makes me feel like myself.
I get what you're saying. I wore my fancy cargo shorts today.
Yeah,
The best
Lou is
ones.
known-
I could tell.
I wanted
I could
to
tell.
look good. I
No,
feel
you
better
did. I
when
appreciate the
I dress
effort.
nice.
It's good.
Lou is known for his cargo shorts. Congrats, huge fan of your band for a long time now. Originally from New York City, so it's maybe a New York thing. New record coming out in September. 4 years since the last record came out. Talk about what you guys did individually in that time. You had some individual projects.
Yeah, well, we toured pretty extensively after the release of the last record. So we did 200 shows like throughout the world, and that took us to the end of 2011. And then Paul released a record in 2012, As Did Sam, under the title or under the name Empty Mansions. Meantime, I started working on like the new songs that would actually become part of our new record, Open Tour. And then we got together in 2013, really predominantly, and we wrote and recorded the whole record then in 2013. At the same time, I started working on a collaboration with a friend of mine, a sound designer friend of mine. So we just finished an album that's all instrumental, very atmospheric, kind of almost like music for film. And the name of that project is Big Noble, coming out next year.
So how much of the new music do you guys try to work into your set list for the tour?
I mean, it's always fun to play new songs, It's always, especially when you're, a new audience, different night.
Yeah,
and
keep it fresh.
But you also don't want, you realize, well, people haven't had a reference point yet, and you don't want people to be like, this is a great time for me to go to the beer line because I have no idea what this song is, and like, I want to hear one that I'm, familiar with.
Right.
But that said, at least, people have been really like, I don't know, enthusiastic or responsive to the songs we've been playing live. So it's been great. It's been really a lot of fun. We usually do like, 3 or 2 a night.
I saw you the other night at the House of Blues.
Cool.
In the set list, I've probably seen your band 12 or 13 times. I'm that guy. I'm that guy with 3
He was going to
Interpol
wear your
t-shirts.
T-shirt today, but I told him not
Yeah,
to.
I know. It was a
Just
little,
going to edge a little bit to the left.
But set lists don't vary much from, gig to gig. Is that what's the thinking behind that? Like, you're keeping the set list fairly consistent?
Well, I mean, last time we played again in Chicago, but I think it was a bit different last night than it was the night prior. It's, right now it's kind of like different because we're sort of, we haven't really, the record isn't out yet. Like when the record, we don't have it's not like a proper headlining tour. It's like a proper headlining tour. I think we'll rotate. I think we have 5 records now. It's going to be challenging to figure out what goes in the set each night. But we're just kind of starting out. It's early days, so it's kind of like we have like enough songs that we could mix it around, but it's also nice to come up with like a little bit of a sort of energetic feel, I guess.
Yeah. I always like the opening bars of Evil when that comes on, and then like the whole crowd just gets into it, and I'm getting into it. And, it was, I really enjoy it. And I enjoyed when you opened for U2 4 years ago on that kind of weird dynamic stage that they had. What
That
was
monster?
It was like a claw
Yeah,
or
the
something.
claw.
Yeah.
It was. I feel like, when you play, it wasn't dark when we played, so like on that tour. So you don't quite get the same effect as they have when they actually go out there, but it's still like a trip. I was just pretty stoked to be playing in Soldier Field, actually,
Yeah,
truthfully.
that was
It's
good.
like I've been watching the stadium all my life, and here I am.
When you do hit Chicago, some hot spots come off the top of your head. What do you need to do? Is there food? You need a destination?
Well, yesterday, we had a pretty busy day of like interviews and stuff like that. But I took a moment, or a day before, I should say, I took a moment, took the city bikes that you guys have.
Oh, Divvy bike.
Yeah, went to the
Yeah.
Art Institute right behind us.
Yeah.
I stole like an hour there, and that was like really awesome. And then I really like biking around here, so I like biking
That's
around
beautiful.
the lake and going all the way down. It's like one of, Chicago in the summertime is one of the most beautiful places.
When I drive up Lakeshore Drive, to me it reminds me of the West Side Highway in New York, but
Yeah, totally.
But the buildings are on the other side. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Think about
and,
that next
and
time.
you might
right?
want to watch out with that water. The
Yeah.
water's not quite as And also, like this time, I'm sort of on the search for like really like the quintessential deep dish pizza.
There's
Oh, man, you got some
we don't
choices
have
to
enough
make.
film to talk about.
I
that.
figured
No,
so
and
much. I
if
figured
we
cut
say
that
one
off.
place, we're gonna get bombarded with people.
Yeah.
No,
I'll wait till maybe
why
after.
would you say
So
that?
We're gonna get very territorial about it.
Okay,
You know, it's-
we'll keep this neutral here. No gang wars.
Daniel from Interpol, new records coming out in September here for Lollapalooza. Pleasure chatting with you.
Likewise.
I'll probably see you another 12 or 13 shows in the next couple of years.
Awesome, man.
And I'll buy another T-shirt or two.
Oh, shucks.
Thank you so much. Daniel from Interpol, backstage at Lollapalooza.